So here we are, guys. The ultimate showdown in Black Myth Wukong. The final boss fight is an epic 4-phase battle that will push you to your limits and leave you in complete awe. From facing the Stone Monkey twice to battling the Great Sage's broken shell in its intense 2-phase finale, this fight is an experience you won't forget. The setting, the cutscene, everything about this moment is pure perfection. Now, the first two phases against the Stone Monkey rely on the game mechanics we have been honing up to this point, but when it comes to the Great Sage's broken shell, things get a little intense. He is quick, and this battle will put your dodging skills to the test. Don't worry though, I've got some tips to help you through it if you find yourself struggling. Now let's go over the setup really quick. I've got the Wukong staff, I've got the plantain fan, and the ever trusty wandering white. For the armor, again, it's the complete Wukong set. For curios, I have the Thunder Flame seal, I've got the Tridakna pendant, and the Cat's Eye beads. Now for the drink and soak, I am sticking with the same trusty loadout that I've had since I unlocked them, and it's carried me through some of the toughest fight in the game. Now coming to the skill progression, I've kept it basically simple. Most of the points are in stamina and survival. For the staff stances, I am sticking with the smash stance. Immobilize is completely maxed out, and so is pluck of mini. Transformation, I've spent a few points, but that's mostly how the setup looks like. Alright guys, so without wasting any more time, let's jump into this final battle and let's finish Black Myth Wukong in style. Now guys, we want to start the first phase strong. So as I start moving towards him, I start charging my staff. You want to hit 4 focus point and hit him with a heavy attack. Now this, what you just did right here, is what we'll continue to do for the entirety of the first phase of the battle. All we'll do is maintain distance from the Great Sage, and whenever we get the opportunity, we are going to charge our staff to 4 focus point and hit him with a heavy attack. Now this being the Great Sage, he is going to dodge some of those 4 focus point attacks, but I've seen the hit rate is mostly 50-50. So if you hit him once, maybe the next time he's going to dodge, but then when you try again, you're going to hit him, as you can see. Now we have already reduced his health almost by 40-45%, which is why we'll continue to do it. We are not going to use any of our spells, any of our special attacks in the first phase. Just maintain your distance, and whenever you get the opportunity, hit him with a 4 focus heavy attack. Asshole. Now if you get close to him, he's going to start attacking, and you just have to dodge those attacks. There is no two ways about it. And just repeat. Dodge, get some distance, and whenever you get the opportunity, just hit him with a 4 focus point attack. Yeah, so that's how you cross the first phase. Now I'll let you enjoy this epic cutscene, and we'll catch up in phase 2. Holy shit, that was a good shot. So the Great Sage at this point is going to take away all of your relics, and you're going to go back to how you were before you met him, or before you unlocked the Wukong stance. Alright guys, let's get ready for phase 2. Yeah, look at him. Look at the confidence. Now for phase 2, I'll be very honest, I don't have any special tricks or tips to share with you. The only thing that finally worked for me was I was just maintaining my distance and I was using my spells at the right time. I was using my spirit attack at the right time. And the plantain fan. The plantain fan is a really good vessel, and all you have to do is just dodge his attacks perfectly. Just maintain some distance. This is a really annoying attack that he has. The red ones and the yellow ones are slightly delayed attacks, so be careful and dodge it at the right time. Now when he's in the ring of fire, my suggestion is just get some distance, stay away, let your spells cool down. If you want to pop a few pills, do that. If you want to heal up, you do that. But don't try to engage him when he's in the ring of fire. Now I used my pluck of many. Seemed like a good opportunity to do so. But here again, your 2 focus points or 3 focus point attacks are really going to do a lot of damage. So yeah, you saw this red attack is a slightly delayed attack, so don't dodge too early. Now one suggestion, when he's in his rock solid mode, do not attack him because he's going to grab you and then it's going to go into a cutscene attack which is going to deal a lot of damage. Now this transformation that I'm using here is the Stone Monkey transformation, and honestly it is one of the best transformation if you use it correctly. Now one unique feature of this transformation is, as you see, I'm building focus point as I'm attacking. Now when you do a heavy attack using your focus point, it's going to heal you. What that essentially means is you can carry this transformation for a really long period of time and you can continue to do a lot of damage. So I have 2 focus point. Let me find an opportunity to use the focus attack. And as you see, I healed up a little bit. So by now, and this is part of the game, if you have come this far, you have unlocked this transformation. So don't need to worry about it. But this is the transformation that you should equip. One more thing, since I have the Jade Essence and Turtle Tear, every time I consume the gourd, it increases my mana. Why I do that is so that at least I can have my Cloud Step active at all times so I can get out of tricky situations. I tried to do a heavy attack, didn't really work. But yeah, again, the theme is just maintain your distance. I hate this attack. Yeah, just keep dodging. This part really caught me by surprise, and this was a really nice moment. I wasn't really expecting this. I'm not sure if there is a way to avoid this cutscene. I'm sure there would be, but yeah, at this point if you heal, he's going to immobilize you and he's going to take away your gold. This guy is a bully. Again, he's in rock solid, just get some distance. My pluck of many was back, so I used it. Now, while you're maintaining your distance, you can pop a few pills if you want to. But see, I'm sure there would be a easier way to finish off this battle. But I think this is what worked for me. I took my time, I maintained my distance, and I struck when I saw the opportunity to be right. Now, we have already brought him down to almost 40% of his health. This particular red attack, you have to dodge twice. The second dodge is a bit delayed, so be careful. My god, he's fast. His moves get faster in the second phase. So as usual, I always try and have my cloud step active. And this was a good opportunity for me to use the plantain fan. You can use it earlier also. I didn't make a very good use of it, but if you use it correctly, I forgot I didn't have my immobilize on. I would have essentially wanted to immobilize him when the plantain fan was on. But if you do that correctly, you can do a lot of damage to this guy. Now at this point, I was really scared. I thought, that would be the end of this run, but I had a life-saving pill and I used it to sort of bring my health back up. Now at this point, all I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to stay away from him, and I'm just waiting for my transformation spell to be active again. This transformation spell is really good, and I would again highly recommend that you have this equipped in this final battle. So I'm just running around, I'm just waiting for the transformation to be up again. Now if you have a bit of distance from the boss, you see he's just standing there, he's just waiting for you to attack, which is why I suggest don't engage him in close quarter unless you have good mastery over the combat. Yeah, so the transformation is back. Go back to Stone Monkey, and this is how we are going to end this fight with this transformation. I'll just show you that if you use the focus attacks properly, this transformation can last for a really long time. Yeah. Just a few more hits. And that's it. The final chapter closed. Now before we wrap up, I just want to take a moment to reflect on what this game has meant to me. Black Myth Wukong has been more than just a game. It's been an unforgettable journey. At this stage in my life, in my 30s, and having gamed for the most of it, it's rare to come across something so profoundly cathartic. The story, the cutscene, the combat, the lore, everything comes together seamlessly, like a beautifully orchestrated symphony. Not a single dull moment. Now, I will admit though, this isn't the type of game that I'm used to, and I still haven't played Elden Ring or Dark Souls, so this was an uncharted territory for me. Reaching this point wasn't easy. It's been a struggle, one that has tested my patience, my skills, and my perseverance. I've never spent so much time researching or watching tutorials for any other game. And there were moments when I thought I'd never finish it, especially when I saw videos of gamers pulling off flawless no damage runs or cleverly cheesing some of the toughest bosses. But something about this game kept pulling me back no matter how defeated I felt. The lack of a difficulty setting left me with only one option: to improve, to get better, to be better at combat, to dive deeper into the mechanics, and most importantly, to push myself. And if you've ever felt the same way, overwhelmed, stuck, unsure, I want you to know that you can do it. Just keep trying, keep learning, and you'll get there. It's a shame this masterpiece didn't win Game of the Year this year, when it had all the ingredients to be won. But for me, personally, this is now one of my all-time favorites. Easily in my top 5. And I guess that's what matters to me at least. Now, finally, to the handful of you, those 5 or 6 of you who have joined me on this journey and watched my Black Myth Wukong videos, I thank you. Your presence, even in this small corner of the internet, meant everything to me. And with that, I leave you as I prepare to dive into the new game plus. Happy gaming, folks.